Well, let's talk about Harry Kane now then. So a number of strikers that Manchester United are looking at. And Gary Neville believes that Kane would be the ideal striker for the club, but insists it will be hard to prize him away from Tottenham. Yeah, I should just say that this morning David Ornstein in The Athletic was reporting that Kane is open to signing a new deal and talks are planned with the club. What I was asking Mina there, Zach, was would he be perfect for Manchester United? All hypothetical at this stage, of course, but would he be?
Yeah, 100%. I don't think any Manchester United fan would decline Harry Kane up top. Really, when you look at that Manchester United side, that's the position, I think, where people are saying what could be, like what's the future for it. Their course seems like a bit of a stopgap at the moment. I think that'll be fine for the end of this season, but then it very much is what's next. If you look at the way they have been doing their signings, they've similarly been looking kind of like Arsenal have done, young guys who could have huge futures. Osman was mentioned. He's someone that's ripping it up over in Serie A for Napoli at the moment. But Harry Kane is Harry Kane. We've seen this guy who could possibly go and break the Premier League record one day. For his future, he's somebody that has mentioned numerous times about wanting to win trophies, wanting to take it to that next level, the Premier League, the Champions League, you name it. And Erik ten Hag looks like he's building a side that are going to try and battle to go and do that. You then look at what he would bring to the side, and not just his goal-scoring ability, because he's maybe the best in the world at doing that, but also his ability on the ball. We see him drop deep and to collect it. And the idea that he'll be doing that for Marcus Rashford, which we've seen happen for the England team, could be really, really electric and exciting if he was to do that for Manchester United as well.
So maybe he'd be perfect for Manchester United, but is Manchester United perfect for Harry Kane?
It's a tricky one because I don't know where else he could go at this point. I don't see Chelsea. I don't see him moving to Chelsea. Certainly not going to Arsenal. Is maybe Bayern Munich an option? Since Lewandowski's left, they haven't really. Dan's not happy with that choice.
You want to stay in the Premier League, don't you?
But I think he will stay in the Premier League. I think Harry Kane's preference is to stay in the Premier League so that he can go and break the Alan Shearer record. But then the problem for Harry Kane is, if he goes to United, he's 30 years old, and do United want a player who's 30, pushing 31 by the end of next season? I'm not too sure, because their transfer policy has suggested otherwise. I think he'd definitely fit in. I think, like Gary Neville said, there isn't a team in world football who wouldn't benefit from having Harry Kane.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess what we can see is if the player is good enough, like Casemiro, they are maybe happy to break that policy. And I think if you're looking at in terms of quality and the being the best in the world in your position, Casemiro ticks that box. I think Harry Kane probably double ticks it.
Yeah, I mean, Manchester United have had success previously with getting strikers of that kind of age in. Van Persie, Teddy Sheringham, they both went there and won things and elevated Manchester United. Berbatov as well, yes. So they have bought in strikers in that age category before, and it's gone well. I think Gary Neville needs to do an overlap follow-up, doesn't he? Because that's when we found out what was going on
the golf course.
Maybe we'll get the same again.
Right.